Good evening from the desert. My name is Tom and I'm coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. We just ended our Saturday night shift. We got one more day left in this week, and today we finished only $342.70, and the goal was $20 an hour to make $360. Today was a really weird day. I don't know if it was the NFL football. I don't know if people were saving up their money. I don't know if it was oversaturation because the college students are back in town and needed some extra cash, and they thought that today would be a good day to come on out because they thought large orders and pizza orders and wings would be flowing. Not sure what was going on, but today was just a weird day. Only 33 deliveries, and let me share with you. Some days when you're doing 50 deliveries, when you only do 33, it's like, wow. It's like, that's a lot of individuals are like, 33 orders, that's a lot of orders. I'm lucky if I get 10. And I had somebody inside of another channel when they asked us what our stats were, and I shared my stats and said how many deliveries I do, which was like almost 900. And I think an individual inside of that other channel said, 30 a day, there's no way, that's a lie. It's like, okay, whatever. But what ends up happening is when your workload is 50 and then all of a sudden you drop down to 30, you don't feel productive, because you were churning it out the other day, and it's like things change, and it's like, whoa. And these are the psychological things that you have to learn how to process and not beat yourself up over, and have a better understanding and have an attitude of gratitude. I'm very thankful for $342.70. I'm very thankful for $22.85.29, for the week, with one more day left to go to make another, $350 possibly on Sunday, bringing our total up to, $24.30. So did I say $24.30? No, $26.30. So, it's just learning how to process all that stuff and taking care of the mindset, as a business owner. If you were running your own shop and all of a sudden you have these highs and lows, these peaks and these valleys, and sometimes you want to give up, and other times, you're exuberant. You have to learn how to even keel all that and process that, and try to understand what's happening with your business, so that you don't wig out, and give up. So, all right, well, I'm pulling into the house right now, and I'm tired. I'm going to go get some rest, and then we have another video to make tomorrow. I'm mulling over a concept for shorts. I don't have time to do a bunch of funny type stuff, but I may have come up with something that will help to draw people to the channel just through exposure. So yeah, you might be seeing something along those lines, but I'll probably be thinking about that, creating that, and then having them all be private, and then just start launching them. So all right, I'm home. Hopefully you guys all had a great night. Hopefully you made it home safe. Squeeze your loved ones, give them a big hug and kiss, tell them how much you care about them, and that you're out there grinding, not only for yourself but for them, and keep striving for success. Keep striving for perfection. We'll never reach perfection, but we sure in the hell can try. And with that, I'm going to say I love you guys, and have a great night.